Hey guys, welcome back to another solution video. This video is going to be about ARC122. This is a challenge lab which was having some issues. Analyze images with the Cloud Vision API. So follow me accordingly. Click the start button, launch with one credit, copy the password, open this in private window, click next, paste the password, hit next. Click I understand, start the shell, check this box and hit agree and continue. Close this thing, type your credentials, hit this continue, click on this button, choose the API key and wait for your API key to be created. Meanwhile, open Notepad and write this. You'll get the API key, copy it, come back to the Notepad, paste it, copy the entire thing, close this, paste it over here, hit enter. Come back over here, task number 1, it's there. Now search for buckets. There should be a bucket already created over here with this project ID ka name. Click on this. Click on this image. We need to get the URL of this particular image, which is this gsutil URL. We'll copy this, come down and open this notepad thing and then paste this over here. Keep it for a reference and then head back to the instructions page, copy this file, copy this file code. We have to create a nice file known as request.json. So copy this code and then we'll paste the code over here. And as you can see, we have to paste this image URL over here. So copy this, one space, two inverted commas, and then the URL. Only one space, and the URL should be between one inverted comma and this inverted comma. Then type, it should be text detection. So we'll copy this, one space, text detection, and a comma. Similarly, like this. Now we'll copy this code, copy this, come back to the console, type nano request.json, hit enter, paste the entire code which you copied, and then press Ctrl S and then Ctrl X. Now again verify the file. As you can see, this is the code which we have copied from here and then paste it over here. Again Ctrl X and then we have to make a curl call. We'll copy this thing, copy, and then again come in this notepad and then keep this for a reference. And in this particular command, we have to replace this thing with the file we created, that is request.json. Now copy this, come to the console and paste it and hit enter. You should get a response like this. Now this response needs to be saved. So we'll copy this command, which will save this response in this kind of file, which is already specified in this command. So we'll copy this, come back to our notepad, and then replace this thing with what? With file which we just created. We'll copy this command for a reference. I'll just explain it a bit. This command was used to make a API call and get the responses which we got in this format. That's a JSON format only. Now this command is used to save this response in another file known as text-response.json. So save the response command. API call get a response. It's pretty much clear, I think. Now we'll copy this and then paste it over here. Hit enter, and it should exit like this. Means what? In this file, this response has been saved. If you come into the bucket, it is over here. If I refresh this thing, we should get a JSON type of file. I think it's not loading right now. Let's ignore it for now. So now what we need to do, it is because we have not uploaded that output file. My bad. So we need to upload this text-response.json file into this cloud. So that's our bucket. So we'll copy this command and then paste it over here, hit enter. And now this text-response.json file will show up over here. Hit refresh once again. Let's go, it's there. Pretty much clear. Now let's move on. Now what we need to do is that we need to update the request.json file with landmark detection. Earlier we were just doing text detection. Now we are going to do landmark detection. So now we'll copy this, come to this file. This is the request.json structure file. We'll replace the text detection with landmark detection. I'll keep the entire thing same. Let's copy this code, copy it, come to the console, hit nano request.json, and then hit enter. select the entire thing. I think it won't get clear like that. So you have to clear it manually. I'll again come to this part and then copy this code properly just to be sure. Copy it, paste it over here. There you go. Control S first, then Control X. That's verified. Landmark detection. The URL is proper. That's like that. Control X. Now we need to make another call. So we'll copy this, or we can already go with this because we have already set this up. So it's basically a function call. So yeah, let's copy this command. Don't copy this command. This is the command to save the response we'll be getting after doing landmark detection, and we'll save the prompt in this new file, that is landmark response. So don't copy this. Copy the earlier one. So this is the earlier one. Copy this because it already has this request.json file over here. Copy this command. Paste it over here. Hit enter. I'll get a nice response which is specifying the landmark. Landmark means what? The location, the latitude, longitude. They're getting these things. Pretty much clear, I think. Now we need to copy this command because it is going to save this response in another file known as this landmark response.json. Copy this. This was a command which was saving in text-response.json. Now this command is saving the new response in another file, that is landmark-response.json. So no, before copying this, you need to replace this. You have to replace the file. So replace.json once again. Copy this entire thing. Now paste it over here. Now what we need to do, see, it's saving this response over here. Now we need to upload this file. Similarly, what we did with this file, we uploaded this text-response.json in the bucket. Now we're going to upload this file in the bucket. So we'll copy this command and then come over here and then paste it over here like this and hit enter. Now if I refresh this page, I'll get the landmark-response file over here. There you go. Now lab is done. Click check my progress. We'll get 100 on 100 without any problem. Click end lab. There you go. That's it. This was about ARC122, analyze images with the Cloud Vision API. It was a challenge. See you guys in the next one.